Alright everyone, this is Winston. Today is Monday, June 8, 2026, and I want to share you my opinion. That is, do you want to sound smart or do you want to make money? Because in the stock market, those are not the same thing. Why is that? Because, being bearish is basically a personality right now. We have recession is coming, inflation is coming, markets surely need to collapse, inevitable collapse. Is it right? The dollar is dying. We have a national debt is like what, 38, 39 trillion? I don't know. Basically, if I say something bearish, a lot of people will agree with me. And if you check my channel, although it's a very small channel, I created to just for my group, my internal group. But whenever I talk something bearish, something about the war, I haven't said about war, right? Every time I talk bearish, I have a loss of view. I have a loss of agreeing. A lot of messages say that they agree with me, and I think we should get out, or even better, we should short the market, or we should need to do something to bet that the market will sooner or later collapse, because it make Winston sound smart, right? It sounds like you understand how the war actually spin. But think about that for a second and very closely. Sounding smart is free, but making money is hard. That's why 75% of the time bears don't make money, not because their fundamentals are wrong. Anything they saying about the fundamental are actually right. But they're wrong about the time. The market can stay irrational longer than you can stay sovereign. That's a very famous quote. But that's not a theory, that's history, that's the truth, that's the fact, basically. And here's what nobody's saying. The financial system, the whole structure, the matrix is built to inflate. Central banks, government deficit spending, the debt machine is all created unintentionally or intentionally to push assets go up in the long term. And that is the spine of this entire thing, of this entire matrix. And as a contrarian like me, right, and lots of you, we want to fighting the structure. We want to fighting the matrix. But to fight the whole structure, the whole matrix structure in the stock market, it doesn't work. And you will be dead before it works. So don't even try it. So yes, be skeptical, be aware of everything around you. But being bearish is a view, is my view. It can be my view, it can be your views, but it's not actually a working strategy. So the market pays bull 75% of the time. Not the smartest people. Do they just buy the stock? They could be not the smartest people, but they get paid. And you think you're smarter than them, but you miss the run, or you short and you get run over. So who's the smart? You know what I mean? So be contrarian, but be contrarian based on positioning, not on price. Yeah, that's why you follow me. I break down where's the real money is actually moving every day. Overnight, like I said, on Friday we have the very popular crash. We dropped the most point in the history of Nasdaq, which is 1,461 and 75 what cent? Yeah, that's the most dropping in the history. And of course we have a lot of people cheering, celebrating, because their idea is right. It's finally right. So a lot of people shorting, and I tell you on Friday, although the market near the high is actually very crowded, short, everyone is shorting. And with Friday collapse, reassure their thesis is right. So they start to speed up the short, and with a loss of take profit from bull, we have a collapse, a free fall with no bounce basically. And what happened on Sunday? We start to close. We start to slowly moving up. It's very makes sense to short the market. But you know, if everyone, because everything that you're saying about the war, the national death, the dollar dying, everything, bearish is public. I know it, you know it, everyone know it. So it's all priced in the market, and so it starts slowly recovery. And now we have a little bit of weakness in closing, but then we right back to high again. That's the story of bull. You see? Same thing with SP 500. Russell is a little bit weaker. The Dow actually the weakest. The Dow even back to low. Just 5 hours ago. And last night we have a lot of war escalation. So basically, Trump tried to connect US, Iran, and Israel. Trump said he controlled the situation, and then he would talk to Bibi Netanyahu of Israel, but then Israel immediately attacked Iran. So we have a messy night last night. That's why oil went up, I think about 5%. Yeah, 6%. But then it's collapsed. You know, without even have any deal last night. You know why? Because almost everyone who believe in oil, in war, they all position already in oil. So who's gonna push the oil to all-time high, to 200 to 300 dollars per barrel? Who's gonna push it if everyone already participate in oil going 200, 300? So they have their position already. Who gonna chase? Who gonna make the price of oil go up even more? That's why it's go up to 95, and then without a deal. And although the talk is going well, I mean it's going well like 200 times in 2 months already, it starts to collapse. And Bitcoin have a decent day. I'm not saying it's good, but at least it's bounced. So it's made a new low from January. So it's made new low. and it bounced because is it a historical level back to 2024 and 2021 right here. So it's a very strong support. So it's bounced. It's not a surprise. The surprise right here is a little too small of a bounce. You know, it's about like 5.5%. I mean, it dropped 20% in a week. You know, I mean, it hit a very strong support. It clears out every stop loss from here. It clears out every support, every stop loss. So if it cleared the stop loss, so it should go up like this, like very strong, very fast, very violent. That's the pattern, but it doesn't. It bounced just a little bit. Now we will see. You see the bounce start is about 70. It's about 50% of the drop. It hasn't recovery from this one day. You see what I mean? Now my disappointment is with silver. Silver is a dog. I mean, really is a dog. Look, everyone and anyone bows in the universe today, but not silver. Magnulo and close red. Right now, still red. Same thing with gold. Magnulo significantly new low, right? Close red. Right now, correct, red. But everyone is already green. So what's the deal? What's the deal with oil? What's the deal with precious metal? I don't know. Now here's the red flag. If you want to hear about bearishness, we have 10 years bond. Do the same thing as gold and silver. And bond is very important, but they haven't bounced. Magnulo, close red. The only difference is the 2 years. But look, although it closed green, still Magnulo, and basically it's just consolidate at the very bottom. And look, it's a new bottom. And not bottom, it's a new low. Alright guys, that's it today guys. Sorry about the rant. That was my truly experience in the stock market. Although it's not a very popular opinion, but I hope you guys learn from it. Learn from my mistake. Alright, I will see you tomorrow.